I'm in Florida. We made it, guys. We made it to Florida, and we're doing a what I read or what I read on vacation, if you will, whichever one makes more sense. And yeah, I'm gonna show you the books that I brought with me. One of them I actually already read on the plane. It was a very short book, so I finished it. Actually, no, I finished it before we even left for the airport. So that one was Crescent Kingdom. I'm gonna have to probably put it up here because the only books I brought with me on vacation are, well, I brought one book, and then I brought my Kindle, obviously, but the one physical book that I brought is People We Meet on Vacation. I plan to like reread this and annotate it because hello, perfect book for being on vacation. And then I also downloaded a bunch of books on my Kindle, and the one that I'm reading currently is The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings. I've been really excited to read this one, so I figured what better time than on vacation. I feel like I'm in the mood for it. I'm already loving it. I love Jessa Hastings' writing style. I always have. And also I felt like I was really in the mood for something more fiction-y. So I just started this one, which I'll get into an update in a second. And then I finished Crescent Kingdom. Like I said, I'll put a picture on the screen, but yeah, that's by Tessa Hale. I rated it a 4 stars. I absolutely loved it. It follows Ren, who's a character from the Dragons of Ember Hollow series. You meet her, I think maybe, I don't know if she's in the whole series, but you definitely meet her towards the end. I love it. It's like, think like Wolf Shifters, paranormal romance, Why Choose, Fated Mates, that kind of situation. And one of my favorite things about Tessa's books is they are so tiny and so bingeable and so fast. And I literally read it in, I definitely could have read it in one sitting because it was only like 200 something pages. But I read it very quickly and really liked it. Already can't wait for the next book to come out. So that's my like rapid fire review of a book that I read before I was technically on vacation. But you know what? We are including it in this vlog. My plans today, I'm sitting by the pool right now. I'm reading The Conditions of Will. I don't know if I'm gonna go back and forth between like these 2 books or if I'm gonna finish this one first and then go into this one. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this one so far. I think I'm only like 4% in, so I don't have much to say yet. Other than, again, Jessa Hastings' writing style is fabulous. I love the way she writes, the way that she can compare things that like seemingly like you wouldn't think to compare a feeling or an emotion to. She'll compare it to like mundane life things that just makes so much sense, and I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she comes up with these things, but she's amazing. Her writing is just wow, so beautiful, so genius. And this is following, I already like don't remember because like I said, I just started it. What is her name? What is the main character's name? The main character is Georgia, and she just found out that her dad died, and so she has to travel home to South Carolina, and she does not want to be there. Her family is like very overbearing, very southern, and she definitely, you can tell, like resents being there, does not want to go back. But her and her brother Oliver have a really close relationship. He has also been like, he moved away from home, you know, to escape. So it's definitely giving family drama, fiction vibes, and that's kind of what I'm in the mood for. So that is the plan for today, and yeah, I'm gonna read a little bit. I have no idea how much I'm going to read while on vacation. It could go either way. I could read a lot. I could be busy every day and not read that much. We will see, but that is what this vlog is for. So I will try to update you guys as much as possible when I have updates on how I'm feeling about this. And I already know I'm gonna love People We Meet on Vacation because I've already read it, but I'll let you know if that love holds up. I think it will. I'm gonna go enjoy my first day of vacation. I'm so excited to be here. It's like gonna be 90. It's beautiful. It's exactly what I needed. So I'm gonna go read. We're going to a blueberry festival, so this is the outfit. Okay, so I have some updates on the conditions of will. I also did start People We Meet on Vacation. I left that in the house though. I started that and I'm like 50 pages in. Yesterday I ended up reading like an average, I think I read like 122-ish pages, both Friday, the day that we left for vacation, and then yesterday, the first full day of vacation. So I'm getting some reading in for sure amongst enjoying vacation and just kind of relaxing in the pool and stuff. But yeah, so I read 50 pages of People We Meet on Vacation. I've been doing a little bit of annotating, and that one is so funny. It's been so long since I read it, probably like 3 years or more, that I don't really remember everything that happens. It's so funny. Like, I love Emily Henry's writing, obviously. I just love how she structured People We Meet on Vacation specifically, because it goes back and forth between their summers together over the last, like, I don't know, 11 or 12 years, and then it pans to like this summer, you know, like current day, back and forth kind of thing. So that's kind of fun. That's really my only update for People We Meet on Vacation. And then the conditions of will, I'm about 20% in now, so chapter 11, and I am already really enjoying this. Like I said, I think that there's just something about Jess's writing that's very digestible and bingeable, and I don't want to put this down. Like, it feels like a TV drama or like a reality TV show, and it's just so fun to read. Even though you're not necessarily reading about fun topics, it's just being in, especially Georgia's head, the main character, that's whose head you're in, but being in her head is just, she's very sarcastic, very self-aware. Like I said, she kind of a little bit reminds me of Magnolia, but she is a different character, obviously. And I'm really liking her immediate connection with Sam Penny. I love that she has a connection with her brother. Her sister, by the way, Marianne, don't even get me started on her. Again, I think we're probably going to learn more about her as we go, but she sucks. As of right now, I do not like her, and I don't know if that will change or not. This is just, like I said, so much fun so far. Even though you're not dealing with fun topics, you're dealing with, like, I don't even know, family trauma? Family religious trauma, I guess. There's already been a few things that I've really related to. This book is very much more of like a realistic book, which makes sense because it was in the fiction section, right? Like, this is more of a fiction than a romance. I think it does have a little bit of, obviously, romance in it. Her and Sam are already connecting, like, right off the bat, which I love. I love that he has an Australian accent. I love that she kind of nitpicks everyone's social cues, their body language, to figure out what they're thinking, how they're feeling. I think that part of it's really fun too. So yeah, right now she's home in, I think it's South Carolina, and she's very much still struggling with her family dynamics, like with her mom and how her parents treat her. Well, now it's just her mom, but like, I don't know, they just treat her and her brother Oliver totally differently than they treat the other two kids, and that's sad. I'm really enjoying this. I'm having a great time. I don't know how much reading I'll get done. Today is Sunday, but I'll just keep updating you guys as I go. The plan for the rest of the day is to sit by the pool, read, and then I gotta go get ready for dinner, and then I'll probably read when we sit down and like watch some TV later again. So I'll try to keep you guys updated, but yeah, that's what's going on thus far. I've finished one book before getting on vacation and started 2 more, so we are on a good start for sure. Also, loving the new sunglasses. Having a great time. Vacation, great time. Outfit of the day. We're gonna go to Sanford. Out to lunch. I love this skirt.
Get this hot.
I know, it does feel really hot.
So tomorrow we're gonna hit the gym early, and then we can go to the Astor Park. What we'll do is we'll just rent a double, and then you will go explore around kayaking, and if it's easy kayaking and she still wants to go, we'll just grab another one. We can all go back out. Well, just go back and join her and go for a swim at the spring. It'll be fun. When I went kayaking with Sarah, it was cool because you're out.
Finally back with another reading update, but first I want to show you my outfit that I wore to dinner because it's so cute. Full-length pants, this shirt from Old Navy, obsessed. Today I got a lot of reading time in because while the boys went kayaking on like a 7-mile journey, I sat and read at like a springs. It was like a spring situation and it was really beautiful, and I read for like 4.5 hours and I finished People We Meet on Vacation. And let me tell you, my 5-star rating does indeed hold up. I forgot how funny this book is and just how funny the dynamic is between Alex and Poppy, and I love them just as much as I remember. It had been so long since I read this. I legitimately could not remember like any details at all, but yeah, I love their relationship development. They're both they've got like very similar silly, goofy types of humor, and I can't tell you how many times I had to stop and like annotate something because it just resonated so much with me, especially Alex's like specific anxieties that he had around traveling and around change, and he's just very particular about certain things, and it made me feel very seen. So just to read off a couple quotes because I love them. Maybe I think quiet Alex is like a coat that he puts on before he walks out the door. Maybe this is naked Alex. Loved that. Also just love the way Emily Henry writes, like even in her, I guess you could say like older books, like the writing is just so good. This was so cute too. She's talking about something that her mom used to say to her when she was younger, and it's good morning beautiful smile, hello strong arms and legs, have a great day lovely belly that feeds me. I think that like positive self-talk is so cute, and I really loved her parents in this as well. Like I'm just dropping everything. She talks a lot in this book about like her friends not really like understanding how amazing her parents are because they're kind of chaotic, a little bit eccentric, a little bit different, whatever, but they're like very good people, very loving, and I don't know, I loved that. I loved the parents in this. This is just such a good book. A lot of Emily Henry's books run more on the literary fiction side than being like full-on romance, and I would say that's kind of true of this one too. Definitely the entire journey you're moving towards a romance, obviously, but there's a lot of other things going on that are worth talking about as well. And yeah, just she is a literary genius. This is prime Friends to Lovers. If you like Friends to Lovers, this is perfect, especially because of the timeline of it, how it goes back and forth between the present day, aka this summer, and pretty much every summer trip that they went on previously up to like 12 years ago. So it'll be like one chapter will be 12 summers ago, and then this summer, and then 11 summers ago, and then this summer, because there is something that happens on one of these trips that keeps them from talking for a little while, and you don't really know what it is until you get to the chapter of that summer that happens in or whatever. But I really liked the going back and forth between timelines. It really just paints the picture so well, and Emily Henry is such a good storyteller. So this does hold up, and it is still a 5 out of 5 stars. I love this one. This is probably one of my top Emily Henry's. I still think my absolute favorite Emily Henry is Funny Story. Again, I'll have to do a reread though, so I can really like compare them all, but amazing time. There's something where she's talking about like kind of having like a little bit of a depressive episode, and she said, sometimes I scrape myself off my sofa, stuff a frozen meal in the microwave, and as I wait for the timer to go off, I just think, I will have to do this again tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Every day for the rest of my life, I'm going to have to figure out what to eat and make it for myself, no matter how bad I feel or tired I am, or how horrible the pounding in my head is. And I just made a comment of like the ennui of life. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ennui? Ennui? I think it's ennui. I don't know. But anyway, so relatable. So relatable. I think that's pretty much all I want to say about this. I finished it today because, like I said, I had a ton of time to read. And then I haven't read any of the Condition of Will today, but I will update you on how far I am in this. Conditions of Will, I am now 60% in, which is chapter 38. And still, I wouldn't say like a ton has happened. Definitely there's been some relationship development with Sam and our main character, which I love. I love them together. I love Sam in general and how good their connection is. And yeah, now they're they have heard. The will has been read to them. That's the whole point of this book, is like the reading of the will after their dad dies and like the family dynamics and stuff. They find some stuff out and now they're going on a journey. And that's basically all I can say because I don't want to obviously spoil anything, but I'm still really enjoying this. I'm still only 60% in because I'm trying to like savor this one. I know a lot of people have said that they've been ripping right through it, and if I sit down and allow myself to really just submerge myself in the story, I also could completely binge it, but I am trying to savor it a little bit. So those are the reading updates. I haven't been filming a ton of B-roll or anything. It's now Wednesday night of vacation, so we have 2.5 more days. So who knows what, I think I will finish the Conditions of Will, and then who knows if I'll have time to maybe pick up another one. We will see. I'll keep you updated, and I'm gonna sign off for the night because I'm literally exhausted. Back again with another update because I finished the Conditions of Will yesterday. Also got another coffee. This is my new favorite coffee place in Florida, is Eliano's. I got a Venetian vanilla cream. Tastes kind of like ice cream. Very good. I don't know. Anyway, I did indeed finish the last 146 pages roundabout of the Conditions of Will yesterday, and wow, I really enjoyed the ending. I think I've heard a few people say that a couple things kind of felt maybe a little bit rushed or too soon for them, like just the relationship between Sam and Georgia in general was very fast. But you know, sometimes when you know, and I do think that they had a very good deep connection right off the bat. I really loved this book. It wasn't an easy book. It deals with a lot of hard things, just like really complicated interpersonal family dynamics, grief, homophobia, living in the Deep South and having, you know, parents who are very judgmental and kind of use their religion as a way to judge people. And unfortunately, this does happen a lot. Basically, I feel like I've said everything for the most part that I wanted to say, other than that I really did enjoy the ending. I'm just really happy with how everything panned out, and I cried a few times towards the end. There's a bit of a twist that's thrown in there, a bit of like a mystery. When it comes to light, it's so complicated, right? You have like all these complicated feelings, and I think that is the entire point of this, is that lots of families are complicated and you're going to have complicated emotions surrounding that, and these characters very much do, and they're very much multi-layered, except Marianne, don't like her. She sucks. But everybody else, I could kind of have empathy for them, even though they were maybe not like best people, maybe not the best characters, maybe not handling things in the right way. For example, Oliver at one point was treating Georgia in a way that I did not appreciate, but I also felt so deeply for him. And again, especially in light of everything that happens, I feel like I can't say much. I have to be very vague because I don't want to give anything away, but in light of everything that happens, it's just so sad how both Georgia and Oliver were treated growing up, and they're treated very differently from their other siblings who they're just different from their parents and their other siblings. And yeah, also Tennyson, the older brother, the relationship development between him and Georgia throughout the story, I thought was really adorable. Loved that. Really happy for Georgia and that. And these just, they feel like real people. Like, something about Jess's writing is that, for one, it's beautiful. I think I highlighted like 80% of this book just for beautiful quotes. Things that she says that I was like, yes, exactly. Like, that's exactly how I feel. So I felt very, very seen with a lot of it. But yeah, this is very much, I would say, fiction with like a subplot of romance. Like, it's definitely, don't go into this thinking like it's all romance. It's not. It's very typical Jessa Hastings writing with a little bit of a romance. And it was just wonderful. I loved this. I loved everything that this book was saying about family and religion and just all these different complicated, multi-layered things. All that to say, this is going to be a 5 stars for sure. I kind of want to read some of the quotes just to give you an example, but like this one: "That's not how pain works. You ignore it and it just sinks down deeper. It lodges itself in the corner of our memories, hangs off tree branches on Kalawasi Drive. It hides under the pews in the back row of the church. It gets caught in a pile of sheets no one knew what to do with." Like, do you see what I mean? Like, the similes, the way that she takes something that seemingly has nothing to do with what she's trying to say, but yet she makes it make perfect sense. It's a talent. Honestly, I feel like nobody that I've found writes like her. Also, some very funny moments. Like, Georgia was really, really funny. And I think to myself, wouldn't it be so lovely if we viewed ourselves through the same lens as the people who love us? That's just beautiful. Anyway, I just wanted to read some of those quotes, and yeah, so I've now finished, I'm gonna say 3 books. I finished 3 books total this week on vacation. The first one, technically, I finished before even getting to the airport, but we're gonna count it because I started it on the day that vacation started. So far I've finished 3 books. Today is Friday. We have all of today left and half of the day tomorrow. Tomorrow's a travel day, so I am going to start another book today. I don't know what exactly yet. I will let you guys know when I choose. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the updates. So far, very successful reading week. Very, very good books. I did a thing, guys, and I did not tell you that I was doing this thing. I got a tattoo. It's not bookish, but I'm still gonna show you. I'm so excited. I'm so happy with how it came out. It's so cute. Okay, I had to bring you down. I'll show you. Ah, little monarch butterfly to represent Florida, and just my father-in-law, who's too precious for this world, who he literally saves the chrysalises when they fall off and ties them in his pool house so that they can survive to become butterflies. And that's how I landed on the monarch idea, and it's so cute. I'm obsessed. Adorable. I'm just so happy. Hey guys, as you can see, I am back home. Don't know if I'm gonna end up putting that plane footage before this or at the end. If it doesn't make sense at the end, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I am back home and I am feeling not great today. Hopefully I'm not getting sick, but my entire body hurts. Like I just feel achy. My skin hurts. I'm like a little nauseous. I'm freezing. I don't know. So I'm gonna try to keep this pretty quick so that I can just go like read and rot the rest of the day because I don't feel good. But on a more positive note, let's go over all of the books that I ended up reading on my vacation in this vlog, and also updates on my current read. So we started out the vlog, well, I actually didn't read this one on camera, but we finished Crescent City the day that I left for vacation. So I am counting this because the day that you leave for vacation, a travel day, is still part of vacation. So I finished this cutie tiny little book and really liked it, gave it 4 stars. And just to keep it short and sweet, this one follows Ren, who's a character that we meet in the Dragons of Ember Hollow series, which I love that series as well. It's like Why Choose, I almost said Dragon Shifters, that's the other one. It's like shifters, it's magic, it's basically paranormal romance with Why Choose elements, fated mates, all that kind of stuff. So really fun. I really enjoyed this, and this is out now. I read my ARC copy, but this is out now, so you should check it out because it's really good. Then the next book I finished while on vacation was People We Meet on Vacation, and this was a reread for me. Like I said, I rated it 5 stars the first time I read it, and that still stands. It's still a 5 stars. I love this. It was so funny. I think this is one of her like funnier books, and I just really love the way this one is structured, like with the back and forth timelines of current day and then all of the past summers that Alex and Poppy spent together in like ascending order to kind of show how they got to where they are. It's a very slow burn, friends to lovers, just so fun. And she's a literary genius. Like, I don't know, just the way that she writes is just so beautiful, so perfect. So absolutely loved this one. The second time around, finished that one as well. And then I did not bring the physical copy, but we read The Conditions of Will on my Kindle on vacation and finished this one as well. 5 stars. 5 freaking stars. I think this is my favorite book of the month of April. And this follows Georgia. You get a couple like references to characters in Magnolia Parks, and that was so fun. But that aside, this follows Georgia as she travels home to South Carolina because her family finds out that she gets a call that her dad died, right? And she's not very close with her family. She lives in the UK. She pretty much got sent away when she was younger because something happened. And this book is just basically a lot of really complicated interpersonal family dynamics. And this book made me sad. This book I experienced all of the emotions with also having Jessa's absolutely unique, beautiful writing. Like I said in the last clip that I was talking about this, I'm pretty sure I highlighted like 80% of this book. Like it's insane. The way that she can do like similes and just compare things that you usually wouldn't compare, but it makes total sense. Relationship in this as well. This is like fiction with a subplot of romance. The relationship development between Georgia and Sam, I loved that. It did happen kind of quickly, but it doesn't bother me. It's fine because I love Sam Penny so freaking much. I love the ending of this. You find out a lot of things. It makes you really think. She has so many great quotes and kind of thoughts in here on like politics and religion, and usually I wouldn't like that kind of stuff, but I felt very seen by it. Like the way that she talks about it is not, I don't know how to explain it. It just is like, yes, like you read those quotes, and for me, I was just like, yes, exactly. So 5 out of 5 stars, absolutely amazing, highly recommend. There are some things that happen in this that is pretty heavy, so I would check your triggers. There are some pretty heavy, dark things in this, but man, I loved Georgia. I loved just like her whole personality, her sarcastic humor being in her head. Also, her ability to like read people, like that's her actual job, is reading people and their micro expressions and stuff. That was such a fun, unique part of this book as well. So yes, 5 stars. And then I haven't really talked about this one much because I think I was just starting to pick it up on my Kindle at the end of vacation, and that is, now that I'm home I can hold the actual book up, Storm of Secrets and Sorrows by Melissa K. Rorick. This is book 2 of the Legacy series. This is like urban fantasy. The first book I liked. I think I gave it 4 stars, but I didn't love it. But now I'm starting to get the hype with this book because I'm really into this now, and the plot has like really picked up. Like at the end of the first book, a lot does happen and it kind of does leave you on a little bit of a like cliffhanger. But this one, I've been having so much fun from the first page. Like, I don't know, this one's got me hooked right now. I love the side characters. We're starting to get like multiple points of view. I think in the first one it's only 2 points of view. And this one follows Tessa Lynn Osra and Theon, and she is Theon's source. And she's in book 1, she's like fighting it or whatever. She's like not happy to be there. And the sources serve the legacy. Like the gods put them on this earth for the sole purpose of serving the legacies. But a lot of things are coming out. A lot of things are being revealed. It's crazy. There's a lot of action. I feel like there's constantly something happening. You're constantly like, things are being revealed to you. And yeah, I'm just having so much fun. I am, as of last night, I'm like 21 chapters in, I believe, which is 258 pages. Oh, I'm being called, hold on. I'm really liking this. It's shaping up at this point to be like a high 4 stars, I think. But again, I still have quite a ways to go. I will not be finishing this book in this vlog because this was a what I read on vacation vlog, and now that vacation is over, that's the update. Like today's the first day I'm not on vacation, so I'm just updating you guys on what I read yesterday on another travel day and my initial thoughts on this book. But I'm really loving it. And yeah, we read quite a decent amount. We finished 3 books and we started another one. So we pretty much read everything I set out to read, which is great. That feels really great. And then, oh, before I let you guys go, I wanted to do a little haul. I got like a few bookmarks and stickers, just things that I could actually fit in my luggage with me. And I wanted to share them because they're so cute. I got 3 bookmarks. I got this one from a little blueberry fest I went to. Cutie little mushroom, and it just says my weekend is all booked. Had to have it. So cute. I love that it's wooden. And then I went to the Spellbound bookstore in Sanford, and so I got like a free bookmark from their shop. And then I also bought this one from there as well. It just says buy me books. I think I kind of already showed you guys this one in a clip. And then from that same Sanford bookstore, I got a bunch of stickers because they had some on sale. I got one for my sister-in-law that I thought was so cute. I got this one. This is the Kindle of a Reader, Bella. Fantasy girly. I got Book Lover. And then I got Hello. I am mentally at the bookstore. Had to have these. They were so cute. I love to have a variety of different Kindle sticker options because, as we know, we love to decorate the Kindle around here. I think I'm also going to get a new case, but I still have not decided which one I want yet. So anyway, that's irrelevant. Yeah, I'm going to end this vlog here. Thank you so much for coming on vacation with me and tagging along to see what I got up to reading wise. I hope this was enjoyable. If it was, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you don't miss future videos from me. And yeah, I hope you're having a great day, whatever day you're watching this, and I hope to see you in the next one.